Went somewhere up to Beaver or something like that, but it was so foggy, and it was at the end of the trip. We were on our way home that we couldn't see. It was just white out. Yeah. And of course, in the back seat, it's even worse because you're not really the driver. You're not, an adult, watching the white line or whatever. But I thought we were going to die, and I was so scared. And I remember you offered me candy. And I remember, and this is a big deal for a kid. Anyone who offers me candy, I'm there, man. I want candy. You offered me candy, I didn't want it. I was so afraid. And I remember saying, I just want to take a nap. I said that to my sisters, and they moved their legs so I could, because I always sat in the middle. Yeah. They made and that there's that. Well, these guys don't know, but the cars used to have this big hump in front of the back seats where the axle went through from the motor, and so you can't really lay comfortably. But I didn't care, and it was always warm. And I just laid down and tried to go to sleep because I didn't want to be alive when the crash happened. I was so sure. Because you couldn't see it. All of a sudden you'd see this thing going, ooh, and it was a car going the other way. And it's like, what was that? And so I remember, and I eventually fell asleep. And I remember waking up, and we were on the freeway, and it was down below. It was dark, but there was headlights, and it was like, I'm alive. I made it. But I remember being that was the first time in my life, and I've never forgotten that.
What about the time in the back of the Jeep when we used to pack our... And
that was with Gina.
You slept on top of all the sleeping bags. There were no seat belts. And we had a break. All of a sudden, we were going curvy roads, and he flipped over from the back. Flipped over on the girls.
Maybe that was the time we were going to the river. We were going I forget what, it wasn't the river, but it was in the Jeep, and it was kind of overloaded. Yeah. And my dad was turning, and the car started to almost tip over, and so he had to correct. And it hit hard and then almost went the other way. Then he was in the wrong lane, so we had to turn. And the wheels were skidding and stuff. And so that was when Gina was in the back. And I think we had relatives in her. Irene, yeah, there was two of them. And man, that was, you talk about like shake everybody up and everyone's in a different seat and camping stuff all over the place. That was pretty scary. But I was older then. That was in the Jeep.
Yeah.